Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mimic Loaf channel. Jackson has still been trying to defend his stance on Lazel. Anyway, yeah, so we're Mimic Loaf. Tonight we're going to be playing our Curse of Strahd campaign, so welcome in. Before we kick off, first off, if you haven't already, please check out our Discord, our Instagram, and our YouTube channels. We got some stuff up on there about the campaigns that we run, and like any news, notifications, all that kind of stuff will be put through there. YouTube has all of our old videos on there, so you only get the last 5 from Twitch, and then the rest will be on our YouTube channel. So go check them out there. Give us a like, give us a follow. That'd be great. I'd like to quickly thank our 2 sponsors. So first off, Stabby Joe and Co, as seen on screen now under Ethan's camera. Creators of fine clothing, fine designs, got some really cool Mimic Loaf X Stabby Joe stuff. If you use Mimic 5 at checkout, you'll get 5% off, which is really cool. So go check them out if you want to help the stream. I just got distracted by you guys still talking about being attracted to people. Our second sponsor is W.GG. So they are the inventors, as Jackson put it. The inventors, the people that came up with the idea to put supplements and caffeine together, and they create a whole bunch of energy powders and things of the like. So yeah, go check them out. If you use code MimicLoaf at checkout, you get 10% off, I believe, which is really cool. Links are in the chat right now, if you want to go check them out. Quick, when it comes to scheduling, we are not going to be on Friday for Astral C. Both myself and Marty here will be away in Melbourne, having the time of our lives without yous. And we probably won't be on for next Baldur's Gate. Don't know yet. Just look for the notification. It depends on when I get home. Yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else I need to say? Cool. Another real quick announcement. If you haven't noticed, we haven't dressed up for the last 2 sessions because it is freaking hot. Way too hot. It's way too hot to put a cloak on. It's widowy so hard. Anyway, are we gonna get into it? In the aftermath of their fierce battle against the vampire spawns. Within the... I just realized audio output is not working, so that whole thing of you guys speaking was... I'm so professional. In the aftermath of their fierce battle against the vampire spawns within the Coffin Maker's attic, the party gathered around a curious circle of ash etched into the floor. This enigmatic discovery sparked a lengthy conversation delving into Peregrine's wizardry and Issa's sorceress abilities, weaving threads of arcane understanding. Meanwhile, Richard, ever resourceful, took the opportunity to craft himself a new weapon. Bad news, as he calls it. The rhythmic clinking of tools filling the room. As the conversation flowed, they eventually chose to leave the Circle of Ash undisturbed and embarked on a solemn mission to return the stolen bones of St. Andrew. With their sacred duty fulfilled, the party made their way back to the Blue Water Inn, seeking solace with its dimly lit confines. Upon arrival, they decided to explore the inn further, mingling with the diverse patrons. Richard engaged with two wolf hunters in conversation, which was not reciprocated. After a very brief exchange, he returned to the bar and started talking to a different gentleman. Issa and Dazu, on the other hand, approached the Watchter brothers, who were adorned in noble attire and inebriated. Through their actions, they gleaned valuable insights into the town's intricate web of secrets and intrigues. As the night wore on, the group settled in for a much-needed rest, their dreams perhaps haunted by the looming mysteries of Vallaki. Upon awakening the following morning, they decided to witness their enigmatic Festival of the Burning Sun. Their eyes witnessed the startling spectacle, essentially of a guard being dragged through the town on horseback, which was a chilling reminder of the city's darkness. Evading the approaching guards, the group opted to investigate the imposing Baron's house. Dazu, the master of stealth, infiltrated the residence, while Gornak, employing brute strength, barricaded himself in a room. Climbing to the attic, Dazu encountered a magically trapped door, which, when opened, revealed a disconcertingly empty chamber. Gathering a few items of interest, Dazu departed the house, leaving the eerie room behind. With the enigma of the Baron's house left behind them, the group returned to the town's winding streets, pondering their next move amidst Vallaki's ever-thickening atmosphere of secrets and intrigue. So that is where we are going to continue for the night. Real quick, before we go anywhere, Drew and Death Knell Zero, thank you so much for the resubs. Very much appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. So there you guys are in the streets. What did you guys want to do?
Did we want to just head back to the Blue Water Inn for now?
What are you guys laughing at?
Oh, Ethan just resubbed as well.
Thank you, Stabby Joe and Co. for subbing with Prime. 6-month streak, good on ya.
Yes, the Bezos money.
We're even in a hype train, guys. Toot toot. Come on, sub, gift. Toot stuff. Toot toot. Toot. Shut up, guys. This is what I get for making fun of Jackson and Lazel. Yeah, so you guys are in the streets of Vallaki. What did you guys want to do?
Did we... Well, okay. As per my to-do list for this session, which I have handily written here, I want to... Actually, I would like to go to the Blue Water Inn to talk to... What's his face?
Johnny, what's his face?
Of course.
Mm,
Johnny. What's his face?
what's his name? Erwin Martikar. I'd like to talk to Erwin Martikar
Don't you mean
about
Markov?
Martikov. I guess I can't read my notes properly. I can't read my handwriting.
Yep.
Yes, Martikov.
Yep.
About just some things, some stuff and things.
Yeah, cool. So being about midday, it doesn't take you guys long to get back to the Blue Water Inn. Having done this just after the Festival of the Burning Sun, you guys see groupings of people kind of dispersing from the town centre, going back about their normal day. Peregrine, did you have something?
Yeah, Peregrine's gonna pitter-patter his way up to Darzu and just be like, I don't know if I ever said this out loud or just in my head to something else, but the owners of the bar are were-ravens. If you didn't get the references toward the decoration.
Oh, it makes sense now. I thought they were just really into ravens.
It's a bit weird if they weren't were-ravens, right? And it's just a bit,
Yeah.
bit much.
Actually, I kind of think it's a bit weird that they are were-ravens and then they're like, you know,
Okay. Hide in
it's a
plain
bit. I think
sight,
it's a little
but
bit. I think it's a little bit on the nose. You know, I think it's
bit.
just like,
self-indulgent even.
yeah, I agree. It's like, okay, cool. You're were-ravens. Like, we don't have to bloody scream it to the world.
Yeah, like I'm not going to put rabbits everywhere in my house. I don't have a house.
Yeah, I'm not going to put little kobolds, dragons all in my house. You know,
Maybe we should do each other though. If you want to do like a bunch of rabbits in your house.
maybe we should do each other.
Hold on. I'm a
Okay.
wizard. I'm not very charismatic.
Darza's like, yeah, sure, sounds good. Oh wait. Oh, you mean the decoration? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I meant as well. Yeah, that
That's not
sounds
what
cool
I
as
said,
well.
and I'm going to walk away.
Yeah, sweet. So you
Peregrine
guys,
sultrily walks away. He's like, looks over his shoulder.
Puts the hood back a little bit.
you guys enter the Blue Water Inn. There's not anybody in the Blue Water Inn currently, except for Erwin, who is currently cleaning some glasses behind the bar. He kind of like nods as you guys come in.
I would like to approach him and just say, Erwin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Just had a little couple of questions. We're still going to be taking care of your missing wine shipment problem. We're getting to it. Just had a little some more questions. Where did you say it went missing again?
Well, it comes from the Wizard's Winery.
Wizard's
which
Winery.
is to the west of here.
Let me write that down. Wizard's Winery. West.
Sorry,
Okay.
the Wizard of Wines, not the Wizard's Winery.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Same.
same.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get right on that. I've just got another couple of questions. Would you say that you're like a local? You know, you've been around here for a while.
I have, yes.
Yeah. How much of Barovia? Or is it Barovia? Yes. We are in Barovia, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah, you are in Barovia.
I was asking the DM that, but sure. Have you traveled around Barovia, seen
Look, I
anything
used
or?
to, but I
Okay, cool.
try not to leave Vallaki. It's pretty
Sure.
dangerous elsewhere.
Yeah, sure. Do you know anything about potentially a dragon's lair or an ex-dragon's lair? Potentially the lair of a dead dragon?
I don't fully recall well, I mean, there was a legend that a dragon died in a haunted mansion a little west of town. Well,
This town?
A lot west of town, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
wonderful.
Quite
Dragon
west, but
died in haunted mansion. Perfect. We'll have to check that one out. A couple more questions for you. Have you heard of anyone referred to as the Mad Dog?
Mad dog.
Yeah. Apparently a crypt potentially belonging to this mad dog or a mad dog.
Look, I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but I could probably ask around if you'd like.
I kind of want to keep it on the
Hush, hush.
down low if possible. If you have people you can trust, then sure, but if not, that's also fine.
I've got a few people I can trust.
Okay, well, if you could, that'd be great. I'll give you my pager number. You can page me when you've got a response.
What is a
Just beep.
pager?
Just beep me.
Beat me if you want to meet me.
Also, one last question before we get out of your hair. I really do appreciate this. The Mad Mage. We've heard rumblings, rumors, all sorts of nonsense about this Mad Mage, and apparently a revolt that happened in Barovia.
Yeah, somewhat. So the Mad Mage was somebody who rallied a whole bunch of villagers, Barovian villagers and warriors against Strahd. Needless to say, Strahd did away with them quite easily. They say that the Mad Mage kind of haunts the foothills of Mount Baratok, but he hasn't been seen for quite some time.
Haunts foothills of, what was it, Mount
Baratok.
Mount Baratok. B-A...
A-T-O-K.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. You've been such a help. And please, take this silver piece for your trouble.
Oh,
Single silver piece.
thank you. Just to let you know too, apparently, like I've heard inklings, I don't know how true it is, but apparently they used to see the Mad Mage along the north shore of Lake Zarovich, which is just north of here. He used to shoot lightning bolts into the water to kill the fish. Apparently.
Lake Zarovich.
Yeah.
And the North Shore, you said. Is it a large lake? Like,
It's quite large, yeah.
do you have anyone who would be able to traverse the lake?
I don't know about traversing the lake, but if you go there now, you'll probably catch what's his name?
The fisherman?
Yeah. Drunk
Bluto
yeah.
Krogorov.
Yeah, he keeps trying to fish at the lake, but he hasn't caught a fish yet.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Very helpful. And we will look into your wine shipment as soon as possible.
Will do. And I'll let you know if I hear anything about this Mad Dog.
Thank you. We'll be around.
Kind of like shakes his head.
Shakes his head or nods his head?
Nods his head, sorry.
Then was like, we'll be around. He's like, no, you
No,
won't.
you won't. Not for much
So you
longer.
wait and see.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Well, I return to the party and I relay this information.
Cool.
Thanks.
You want to talk about it?
You're
at
welcome.
all in any way?
No.
No? Cool. Let's go to the
Putting
west then.
Putting a bunch of circle symbols on everything.
Shall we go
on my
west?
way.
So you're
Go
heading
west. Life is good there. Go west.
Cool.
You know that song?
So
No?
heading.
It's fine. Let's go fuck myself. Don't worry about it.
Please do. So heading west, you guys kind of come up to the edge of the city. You see the guarded gates, currently closed. I assume you walk up and be like, "Hail, open the gates."
Yeah, Darzu walks up and says, "Hail."
One of the guards kind of comes down and he's like, "Are you sure you want to go out there?
Why would
We're
we?
adventurers.
It's
I'm not
pretty,
sure I want to go anywhere.
You see?
it's pretty dangerous out in
Oh,
the woods."
mate, I'm pretty dangerous.
Right then, don't say we didn't warn you. Open the gates. The gates begin to open and roll up. And you guys
Darzu does a really sarcastic salute. He's like,
down the road.
I don't know, just give him a little like circle symbol and say blessings of the circle upon you, and then look at. Oh, Ethan, I've drawn a blank on your character.
Derek.
Derek, I
Right,
look at
he's
Derek for
forgettable.
approval.
For
It's
Doris.
like, did I do good?
Yeah, we're Christian.
Oh yeah, I'll do the as we walk.
It's good.
So as you guys are walking down the main street, Old Slavich Road, to one side you see the woods slightly part, revealing an expansive clearing. A small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog kind of obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill above the fog is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area. I'll show you guys what you guys see.
This is outside.
Yeah,
city?
so this is outside the city, slightly south. As you guys are walking down the road,
Oh, okay.
you guys see, the woods kind of clear after a little bit, and you guys see this.
How
Do you
far away
guys-
are we from this? Like, in terms of distance, like, are we quite far that we can
No,
see? Or...
you can see it's probably about 100 feet away, but it's
Right.
like it's not by any means a stretch. It would only take you about 5 minutes, if not even that, to get there from walking.
Can I scope in and just see if I can see anything more detailed?
Yeah, make a perception check for me. At disadvantage, I want to say, because you're
Okay.
peeping through a small hole.
Off a shot, Marty. You won't.
Ron pokes their head up, just like blows their fucking head to smithereens.
8.
8. So kind of having a look down your scope towards the camp, you see a number of Vistani kind of standing around. There's a few of them having drinks. It looks more or less empty, but you do also catch like a couple of the wagons have family members of the Vistani, so like a whole bunch of kids are running around playing. Some of them are being read a story by the looks of it. You see these finely, elegantly made houses in the side of the hill, but other than that, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna like advise the rest of the party of what I'm seeing. Seems to be families and some ornate houses.
Do we want to go up there? Is there really any reason for us to go up there?
They may have some information we could use.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, shall we make ourselves known? Shall we greet them?
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna sling my rifle over my back
Hail.
so that I'm not like in a threatening stance with them.
No, I'm gonna hold my short sword and my dagger like at the ready, like as I walk up. I'm gonna stare at the children.
Cool.
Good.
As I
Gornak
walk-
simply exists and is intimidating.
Gornak can't help it.
So you guys kind
That's
of
who I am, guys. I never wanted to threaten anyone.
you guys kind of rise the hill towards where all the wagons are, and this is what you guys see once it loads. So, so you see the bunch of those wagons. You see a whole bunch of kids running around. As you guys kind of come up, you do see what looks to be quite a lot of blood, like splattered around certain random parts of the campsite. Off to one side, you do see a pile of dead bodies. There's probably about 4 of the Vistani people lying in a pile, and accompanying them is a saber-toothed tiger clad in armor.
Could I? Okay, I was gonna say, can I try and see what killed these people? But I guess it's pretty obvious.
We did. That's who did that. It was us.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
No remorse.
Do you guys head into the tent, into the main tent in the center, or?
Could I? Oh,
Yeah.
does anyone want to say something first?
Ah, there it is. The consequences of our actions.
I want to like try and Jurassic Park style like.
Yeah, so you do see a couple of the Vistani like kind of sitting around the camp. You do see a bunch of horses tied up to poles in around that bottom circular part.
I meant on the saber-toothed tiger. I want to like Jurassic Park style like
It's dead.
try and. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
He can still do it, though.
Yeah, everyone's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like,
Whoa.
"Whoa,
Whoa, Bessie.
Oh, I didn't realize it was dead. Okay, that makes
Can I
sense.
loot it?
You definitely can, if you'd like.
You
Make
get
an investigation
skin and
check.
armor.
Rolling that one.
You don't find anything on it.
Fair.
Richard walks over to the pile of dead bodies and scopes in. He's just like staring at like it's just like a blurry, vague blob. He's just like, can't see anything.
Nothing obvious here.
So as you guys kind of approach, some of the Vistani begin to look at you guys and kind of give you like a questioning look. They don't raise weapons or anything like that. One of them, stepping forward, begins to speak to you.
Hell.
He is, he's a very like bulky kind of individual. He's got this very rough beard, long hair that kind of parts in the center, long hair down to the back of his neck, I should say. He's currently wearing like a green shirt with a collar, and like a brownish vest that has some design patterns on it. He kind of walks up and he's like, "What are you all doing here?"
Just passing through.
Yeah.
Right, well, what do you, like, why did you come here?
Well, we were just passing through, and we wondered if you could potentially give us directions if you are familiar with the area. We're looking for a Wizards of the Wine of the Wizards,
Fine
That's
Wizard Wine,
That's
Wine Wizards,
quite a
Wizards
few
Wine.
days travel down the road.
Okay. We just continue this road, that main road that's there.
Yeah, the old Slavic road.
Okay, cool. We were just double checking that we were on the right track.
Or anything.
I thought maybe you were here to give us a hand.
What did you need a hand with?
One of the... hold on, let me just double check my facts.
Love how he's grilling us about like, why are you here? Oh, we could help. You could help us though.
It's quite fortuitous. Here's some fucking backbreaking manual labor.
Sorry, I didn't read as much as I probably should have.
Probably shouldn't inquire about the dead saber-toothed tiger outside either.
Right.
What is that,
That's what I'm
guys?
waiting. What happened there?
That's crazy. Who would've
I've
thought
Where'd that
never
come
even
from?
seen one of those before.
Wait a second, isn't that saber-toothed tiger the one that I released from the back of the thing? I knew it looked familiar. That was the one that I released from the
Derek
town.
smacks him in the head with his hammer. Just bonk.
Shut the fuck up! Ooh, very suspenseful music.
I know, right? Tell me about it. He's like, one of the kids from the camp has gone missing. We thought maybe you were here to give us a hand.
How long ago did they go missing?
A couple of days ago.
Yeesh. Well, I mean, look.
The first 24 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first 24 hours is
Dead.
crucial.
Probably dead.
Look, we can help you look, but I wouldn't really get your hopes up.
I can help you start with the grieving process if you'd like.
Derek here throws a lovely funeral service.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Well,
Um,
are you here to help?
we
or
will
what?
we can help. Well, okay. The thing is, we don't help for free. I'm just gonna be real with you.
What do you want? If you find her and bring her back,
Yeah,
more than happy to give you something out of our treasure wagon.
perfect. That's all we
Treasure
need to
wagon?
hear.
Treasure wagon.
Wagon. We'll call it even.
Just give us the wagon. Give us the wagon, and it'll be fine. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And yeah, well, there's got to be some form of incentive. Apart from the fact that we're helping to save a child, that's not much. That's not enough incentive.
You kind of like look over his shoulder, and you see another Vistani covered in blood. Looks like he's been somewhat beaten. He kind of like nods to him and goes, "This is what happens if you neglect your duties."
As in,
Is that a threat?
You can take it however you'd like.
okay,
It would
interesting.
have to be intimidating to be threatening. But sure.
Is that Sol speaking or is that Derek?
It's a kind of a combination. I've felt that British accents happen.
He continues
yeah.
and he's like, her name's Arabelle.
Okay, Arabelle missing.
Have any leads? Like, where'd you last see her?
Well, it was only a day ago or so, a little more than a day. Everyone in the camp, as per usual, was drunk. No one remembers seeing or hearing anything strange.
There was a strange roar in the middle of the night, though.
I mean, well, that only happened like last night. The fucking tiger came in and just started ripping us to shreds.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Speaking of that,
wild.
do you mind if I is it okay if I just look at it, go over it, maybe take some samples from it?
As long as you leave the meat, you kind of need the food.
Okay.
Soak
Oh.
up all of
That's
this
fine.
wine.
He's like gets like a cloth and starts rubbing our fingerprints off the armor.
I was gonna take like a tooth or something, but I can
Okay.
do that for us too.
Thank you. I'm like mentally, I'm like, make sure there's no trace of us while I've done the thing.
He's like, you're more than welcome to stay the night here and depart in the morning. It's getting kind of late.
I mean, sure, but I feel like it's pretty important we try and find this little girl ASAP as possible.
It's
Sorry,
then
someone
when
in our
You've
someone
not
in our
used that.
party. Sorry, not in our party. Disrupted that conversation. When was the last time you saw her? You were just drunk and she's gone.
about more than a day ago. She just kind of disappeared.
Any direction it could have been.
Honestly, we don't know. I'm waiting for a couple of scouts to come back, and they'll hopefully have a little bit more information.
Oh, I suppose we should wait for the scouts to come back then.
Are you expecting the scouts to be back soon?
Very soon, yes.
Couldn't help. That couldn't hurt. Sorry. Couldn't help.
No.
Couldn't help. I mean, I was gonna say it wouldn't help to just aimlessly kind of wander around looking for this girl. We need
Peregrine's
some
like
kind of
pointing in different directions, just trying to find a way to spinning on the spot.
Well, Phill,
like a dowsing rod. You're like,
Yes, that's what I was thinking. For it to move.
feel free to help yourselves to some wine. He kind of like points to a bunch of barrels that are at this opening of the camp.
Is it good?
cask wine. You say?
It's all right.
Does it come in a foil bag?
Eric's gonna look like real bent out of shape and be like, based on where the wine has led you, I don't think it's a great
Yeah.
plan.
Monarch's gonna go grab a barrel.
Kodak,
Not-
wait up.
Not a whole barrel. Just take a couple of drinks.
Go on, stop him.
I'm gonna double park.
I've already cracked the barrel at this point. I'm like, it's
like, oh,
Fair enough.
just like spilling all down me onto my fur.
ew.
That is when we're going to go to break for the first time tonight. It doesn't feel like long, but I think because we
It's
started
been
a little bit
almost
late.
an hour. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So we are going to go to break. So bear with us for a little bit longer. Yeah, we're going to get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. And we will be back soon. Welcome back to us streaming.
Probably.
Pro. Hashtag pro, you can tell. Yeah, where we left off before the break, the guys had just started talking to some of the Vistani in a small encampment just outside of Valaki. Yeah, as you guys finish this conversation with this gentleman, one of the scouts kind of comes up, running up the main road. He kind of like gives you a weird look, and then walks over to the other gentleman and kind of whispers a couple of
weird
things
look back.
in his ear. The gentleman that you were speaking to before kind of walks up and says, one of the scouts just got back. Apparently, there was seen a gentleman carrying a sack that was moving, heading north to the Lake of Zarovich.
Show you a sack that's moving. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I've also been giggling quietly.
Like to the south of the south bank of Lake Zarovich.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Well,
The man
I
seemed
suppose we should-
drunk, apparently.
we should probably oh,
Quite on brand for around here by the sounds of it.
pretty sure I remember Bluto Krogerov was a drunkard. Could be him.
Oh, that's
let's-
what that says. The town's
let's-
drunk. I couldn't
yeah.
decipher his name in my.
Let's profile this man.
I think we should get on the
Alright.
trail then.
Yeah, I think we should head up there as ASAP as possible.
God, I hate when you say that.
Cool. So you guys head back onto the main road, back to the town of Valaki. You guys...
Wait, before we go, I want to draw circles around the camp, but also I wanted to get a tooth from the tiger.
Sure. Make a strength check for me.
Yo, what dice do I use?
And make a performance
Good.
check.
D20 is the one you use for that.
Yeah, no kidding. I meant for. Where is it?
This one.
Oh, it's a 9 for the strength check,
Okay.
and the performance check is a 21.
Cool.
21.
So you try and pull the tooth out of the saber-toothed tiger. None of them come loose as you kind of exert yourself as much as possible. The circles, though, that you've drawn around the camp are quite circular.
I've done some good work here.
Like, you could even say that maybe 1 or 2 of them were like perfect circles.
Perfect circle. I love that band.
Yeah. Gornak,
I'd like to try and pull a tooth out.
strength check for me, my guy.
He doesn't specify that it's from the saber-toothed tiger, so he just goes, pulls a tooth out.
That was an 18.
Toothache.
Yeah, cool. You grab hold of the front incisor, so one of the front big teeth, one of the front canines, sorry, and
That was one
yank
of the
it.
big boys.
Yeah, you yank it straight from its socket. A little bit of blood kind of splurts out from the tooth hole.
Just gonna give that to Issa.
You now
Blood
have a
for a good
saber-toothed
tiger.
Is it-
tiger.
Thank you, but just 1 second before I say actual thank you. If the blood spurted out, does that mean this tiger was still alive? That is what it means. Can I check if the tiger's alive while I was over there?
You can make a medicine check.
Ooh.
Just defanging it so it's safer for people.
Oh, I don't like that if it's alive though. God damn, another 9.
It's very hard to tell for sure, but you feel like it kind of kicks a little bit.
I'm gonna put a security round in it.
Cool. You fire a round straight into its head, and it
Oh,
goes
God, what would
completely limp.
Jesus
Just pulled its tooth out of it. It was hurt.
Could have
It could have survived. It could have lived. It's not like it had a broken.
Moving.
It's not like it had a broken leg.
Oh, but it is now, I guess.
Off to the farm.
It's never broken anything now,
Sad about
does it?
this.
Jesus Christ! First the bloody shopkeepers, now this. I think someone has to take that fucking gun off Derek's hands. God, he can't be trusted.
Derek.
Derek.
Not
Me
Derek,
into this.
sorry,
I don't do
Richard.
anything.
Sorry,
Try and take this gun
Richard.
off me.
You guys,
Oh,
as
no.
the gunshot like explodes, it kind of echoes out around the area. A couple of the Vistani guards kind of like come and look at you guys at what you're doing, but then see you, I guess, pointing the gun at the creature and then they just kind of like give you space to do whatever you want. But then you guys head back onto the road back towards Vallaki. So following the road, it's starting to get a little bit dark as you guys have been traveling for a little bit. Not a lot, but maybe about an hour. As you guys arrive in the town of Vallaki, it begins... You see the gate in front of you, currently closed.
I say, hail.
You can choose to either skirt the city of Vallaki, or you can go through the city. Entirely up to
Will
you.
it be quicker to go through the city or to skirt?
Take roughly about the same time.
Skirt.
Had to do it.
Let's just go through the city. I'll hail one of the guards. Hail.
Cool. One of the guards comes down. You notice it's the same one from earlier, and he's like, well, "That didn't take long."
Yeah, we got some other- We've got some other business we need to take care of.
Right. Well, I can't keep opening and closing this gate, so can you just make up your mind? And he opens.
Why?
it as he's
Why?
saying that.
What's the point of having a gate if it doesn't open and close?
What's the point of having a gate if it's always open?
Well, it's not always open, is it? It's closed behind us. You open it for, what, 5 seconds while you walk under it, and then you close it behind us?
Anything could get in 5 seconds.
Like, what? Well, obviously you're not doing your job well then, if anything could get in 5 seconds. You may as well not have a gate then.
Just hurry up and get inside.
Fine.
I'm inclined to agree with the guard, Dazu. You're being argumentative for no reason.
I'm not being argumentative. The whole point of the gate is it's supposed to keep things out, but people, it's for ease of access, so people can go in and out.
Argumentative continues to argue.
Okay, I am being argumentative, but it's for a good point. It's good for a good purpose.
Sure.
I don't like people who talk smack. You know.
You guys head back into the city and continue going straight to the lake.
Yes.
Cool.
Fuck, is the guard up the north going to give us grief because we walk out the gate? God fucking forbid.
This one doesn't.
Oh,
they do stare you like a bit of a death stare, especially at Darzu.
Why? Give him a wink. Give him the finger guns.
Sweet. And you guys head towards Lake Zarovich. So at the foot of the mountain, nestled in the misty forest, is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like monstrous mirrors. Pulled up along the south shore are 3 small rowboats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake, with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in one hand.
Okay, thanks.
What do you guys want to do?
Could I just have a quick gaze, a bit of a sticky beak along the shore to see if I can see any signs of struggle, any kind of, they mentioned the bag, like, was it put down or anything? Can I see like any tracks or anything like that?
You can do an investigation or a survival check if you're looking for traps.
Not looking for traps, it's more so just like
tracks. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that's fine. Survival it is. That is a 9. Would that pass or fail?
It would pass, but not to a degree of success.
I'm going to use my psi bolstered knack. Where is it? Wait,
I used it. I'm pretty sure that's what you can use it for. That's what I use it for.
Yeah, why can't I see it?
You gotta click on it and then you just gotta read the whole thing. You just press on psi abilities or whatever it is.
I'm in features and traits.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, here we go, yeah.
Yeah.
If you fail an ability check using a skill or tool which have a proficiency, you can roll 1 psionic energy die and add the number to the roll. Add the roll number to the check. All right, a D8. So that's what 9 plus 3, so 12. Is that better?
It is better, yeah. So, looking at kind of the shore where these boats are, you do see obviously drag marks from one of the boats. You kind of assume that would be the one that's currently out on the water with the single gentleman in it. You see in the dirt, the muddy dirt, you see a set of footprints. That lead towards these sets of boats. You also see what looks to be an empty bottle kind of wedged in the mud. Richard?
I was just gonna say, can I also see if there's anything I can track in this general area?
Yeah, you can make a survival check for me.
22.
Cool. With your check, you notice the exact same stuff. The footprints, because you rolled so high, the footprints seem slightly more indented than what you would normally expect from dirt of this nature. Generally denotes that the thing was carrying something heavy.
Perhaps like a child.
Perhaps.
Can I see? You said obviously there's a boat out in the lake. How far away is it? Like,
it's quite a distance. It's about 400 feet from the nearest shore.
Jeez. Okay.
Yes, Richard?
Can I scope in?
You definitely can scope in. Scoping in, you see a gentleman with a fishing rod. He's very haphazardly dressed. He's got like holes in some of his like tunic that he's currently wearing. You can see him with fishing pole in one arm, and he kind of like takes a swig out of something from the other, and then like continues kind of just swaying slightly, staring at the water.
Do I notice anything else in the boat?
You wouldn't be able to see anything past the flat, if that makes sense.
Right. Seems it's just a bloke in a boat, and he's drinking and fishing.
I say we go out there and question him.
I'm down.
Michael just starts swimming.
We have boats here, Gornak.
Well, then I'm gonna jump in one of the boats. I'm gonna jump into the boat.
So
Not
each
before I've
boat,
already jumped in.
each boat
Go on,
can
I can hear.
can safely hold 5 people. As you guys, what are you guys using for oars? There's no like oars in the boat. You just, like,
I'm going to
hands
stay
in
on the
side.
shore.
Derek
stay
will
on the
use
shore
his shield.
scoped in.
Cool.
Go with
Sweet.
me now, Dazu. I'm gonna use you as an oar. Straighten up a little bit.
Can I see if there's a sneeze?
Sneeze.
Oh,
Sneeze.
Sneeze.
See
There
snakes.
is,
around.
you kind of reach out. There aren't any sneeze around.
Sneeze.
No sneeze.
Muting myself again.
Unless you say snee.
Cool. You guys begin to get the boat ready and head off. Richard. Fuck. Could you roll me a perception check at disadvantage for me? So what are you actually using as oars?
My shield.
Oh, your shield. Okay, cool. 18.
And I'm assuming Gornak is using his glaive.
Sweet.
I use my glaive.
As the rest of them are getting beginning to move towards them, you notice that the gentleman kind of leans over a little bit and pulls up a sack and just drops it into the water.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
How far
How-
away are we when he does that?
You're probably about 250 feet away.
Would we see this or only...
It's
Derek.
very hard to see for you guys because it is becoming low light. Derek, because he is scoped in, can see it pretty clearly. Richard, sorry. Derek can see it. He's got glasses that scope on his helmet.
I have dark vision. Would it cause any issue for me?
You don't have dark vision.
I do. So would I just be able to see it?
No, you wouldn't see it past. You wouldn't be able to. You'd be seeing like shields, fades of grey past the
60
100
feet.
past the 60 feet. Yeah.
How did you say it was 160 feet?
No, it's like 250 feet.
Oh, can't vortex warper.
Okay. I guess we keep... Well, Derek?
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind in the opposite direction to push us a bit quicker.
Cool.
Nice.
Try and get there.
Sweet. Not quite sure the spell works like that without like a.
So there's a line of strong wind.
Yeah, but without a mast,
So if I put it-
you're not.
He holds his shield up like a sail.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll stand really wide.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm
cool.
certain
That's fine.
that even without a mast, without wind, you would go slower than with wind.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
It might
you guys,
be nominal, but it's a difference.
You guys make a good headway. You're probably still about 200 feet away though. Richard,
I'm going to leg him.
you're
As
gonna.
in, I'm going to shoot him in the leg.
Well, you can't see his leg. Oh, well, actually, you would be able to see his leg.
He's stood up.
Make an attack roll for me. Bad news.
14.
14. Cool. I'm pretty sure that hits. Roll damage for me.
7.
Cool. You guys hear this massive, massive explosion as this bullet flies through the air, impacting this guy's leg. and Derek, you see it like go straight through his leg into the boat, kind of creating this small hole in the boat. You see him just like lop to the floor of the boat, writhing in pain. The bag is slowly sinking into the water.
My leg!
Yeah, pretty much. So you guys are still rowing towards?
As fast as
Yes.
possible.
Cool.
Yes.
I know he's on
After
the middle-
hearing
I know
that
that-
gunshot, I'm like,
I know he's on the middle of the lake and he can't really go anywhere, but I'm making sure he can't run.
You guys eventually catch up to the boat. You see a gentleman there, like I said earlier, very haphazardly dressed. Looks very intoxicated. There's a few empty bottles on the inside of the boat, and then a full, like, what looks to be like a bottle of wine. He's on the bottom of the boat, like, writhing in pain. You see blood slowly filling the bottom of the boat. You've lost sight of the bag in the water.
What if I just make the boat be on fire?
You guys
Ooh,
are
it still
caught
doesn't
up
help
and you're,
the-
like, next to him.
it still
Okay.
doesn't help that the fact that the bag is
Yeah, but-
sinking.
I'll yell at him as he's bleeding out. What was in the bag?
Good luck, Charm.
Good luck, charm for
A moving
what?
charm.
How far away are we from it now?
You
We're
guys
at,
are like
we're at the boat.
you guys are like 5 feet away from the boat.
Monarch's gonna dive in after it.
After the bag.
After the bag.
Cool. You jump into the water, full like diver, couple spins.
Monarch's all about that bag, y'all.
And you jump into the water. Heading where you think the bag is, I'll get you to make an athletics check.
If we had
Right.
light and it was close enough, I could vortex swap it back
Okay, cast dancing lights.
in the
That'll
water
help.
so we
That
can make
is
it
an
visible.
unnatural 25.
Cool. You easily catch up to this bag. It is a burlap sack that's tied at one end. You easily catch up to it, and you can take it back up to the boat if you'd
Oh
like.
my god.
That's the
Bags.
plan. I don't want to go deeper.
Bags.
Yeah, no, you
Look
just
at him.
take it further into the ocean.
Yeah, he's like, okay, sick.
I'm gonna get tied to the bottom of the rock.
Yeah, thanks this for everyone.
Yeah, sweet. So you guys, after a couple of, like, maybe about a minute, Gornak resurfaces with this burlap sack. Doesn't take you guys long for you to pull it into the what do you call it?
The boat.
The boat. Thank you.
That thing that goes on the water, it
Floaty
floats.
thing?
Yeah, like the thing made of wood, usually.
Sometimes they're not made of wood though.
Sometimes I'll
Now
make
everybody
it.
will like me. Save the sinking bag.
Good job, Gornak. I give him a
Still
pat on the
can't
head.
do anything, though.
You open the bag and see a small little girl, probably about 10 years old or so.
Is she breathing?
She has alabaster white skin and raven black hair. She does not currently seem to be breathing.
I want to use recalling my my time way back in Baldur's Gate. That time I did that first aid course. I start doing chest compressions and mouth to mouth.
Make me a medicine check. With disadvantage?
Why disadvantage?
No, just straight.
How about if I cast Cure Wounds at the same time?
Just straight.
It's a 12.
Cool. You start like trying to resuscitate her. It doesn't do much. Doesn't do anything at all, really. But the cure wounds that Derek sends off connects. The small child starts coughing up like lake water.
Dazu looks so proud of himself. He's like, yes. And then he looks over and he sees Derek like touching her ankle, and I'm like,
No, like Derek plays it off with like, pats you on the back. Good job, buddy.
You cast Cure Wounds, like using me as a proxy. You like pat me on the back, and it's like goes through my hands.
Like chain electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah. She begins coughing up, like lake water, but then goes still.
Oh.
Like still alive.
She
No, she's
okay,
breathing,
but she's unconscious.
But she's unconscious. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, as long as it's okay. I want to climb or jump into this other boat and want to question this guy. I want to see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. So
I want to start rocking the boat so he gets real seasick.
he's just like he's still on the floor. You get a closer look now. There is a decent chunk hole in his leg.
Jesus. Well, I guess there's no fucking saving him. It's gone straight to. I look at it. I go, yep, it's gone straight to the femoral artery. You're fucked.
Yeah, we've got about 4 minutes.
Yeah. Why did you throw that bag with the girl in it over?
It was like a luck charm.
Yeah, I say, okay. Is the girl
Ow.
the good luck charm?
Yes. I was gonna catch fish.
Okay, would you say that
Was.
catching fish was worth sacrificing a human life?
He just
Why
kinda
did you want fish so
moans.
bad?
Because
Why did you
I
want fish so bad?
I wanted to trade them for wine.
God, maybe you should try Alcoholics Anonymous. Well,
What's
see where
that?
sacrificing children has gotten you. You've got a hole the size of a 10-cent piece straight through your leg.
It's bigger.
20-cent piece.
Derek?
Dazu, I suggest you come back to this boat.
Daz is like, oh, okay, sure, and jumps back.
Your jaw clenches for anyone that notices it. I call lightning straight on the center of the boat.
Shit.
Firebolts it as well.
You also hear a large shot ring out from the coast as another bullet comes straight through.
Everybody roll damage.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll firebolt too. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll throw one of my psychic daggers
12
as well.
lightning damage.
How much?
I got an 18.
12.
Awesome.
8 fire.
Awesome.
19.
Awesome.
7 fire.
Awesome.
And 5 psychic, thank you.
Yeah, cool. In like some like magical explosion, the lightning comes down, like 2 fireballs erupt, and you just see like a bullet completely tear through the side of this boat. The boat like cracks in half and begins to sink. You see Bluto like clutching to the little remnants of wood that begin to sink as well. He tries to keep afloat, but he begins to drown.
As he drowns, I want to say, now you will be the good luck charm. And I pull up my fishing pole. Jesus.
Standing on the
good guys?
coastline where no one can hear me, Richard just says, nothing brings a group together like cold-blooded murder.
Cool. Gornak, is that your hand up or are you just resting it there?
Stretching.
Cool. Yeah, sweet. So you guys effectively murder this gentleman, and have
Hey,
him
well, I think it was
It was
justified.
sink to the bottom of
Moves quite
the
effectively.
lake. It
I'd
is
like to
becoming
wave the whole time. Bye.
it is becoming quite dark, and the girl has not regained consciousness. She is definitely still breathing, thanks to
Probably a good
your
thing.
combined efforts. But she's unconscious currently.
AKA Derek.
Derek will sit down and just pick her up and sort of cradle her against him
Cool.
as we go. Someone else can row back. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm assuming through our combined might, we managed to row the boat back.
Yeah, sweet. You guys row the boat back and rejoin Richard. That's on the shore line. Any conversations you want to have? Feel free.
No, I don't think
Nice shot.
nothing needs to be said. I don't think.
I mean, are we
Just
gonna
murdered
take
a man.
the girl back?
Yeah,
I just give everyone
Oh.
a crisp nod when they get back and sling my rifle again.
true. Are you still there?
Nope.
Thinking real hard.
Someone
He's
needs to
thinking
screenshot
real
it.
hard.
Ah, someone needs to screenshot it with the best emote.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think we just take her back to the camp.
Sweet.
I don't
Straight
know
to
if
the
she's really
camp.
safe
or-
there.
Yeah. Let's just go straight to the
Open the
camp.
gates for us again.
Yeah, cool. Easy. Heading back to the camp. It's starting to get like, it's definitely late, so it's probably getting to around 1 o'clock. As you guys head back to the camp, you see obviously the same tented and set around thing. There's you hear a few like snorings from some of the carts. Some of the fire kind of just like dances in the night sky. And we shall return back to the camp. As
I walk
you-
in, Razi says, "Hail."
One of the Vistani kind of come up. A few of them come up, seeing that you have Arabelle. They're quite gracious, some of them, but others
Money now, please.
not quite so much. The gentleman that
Is
you were
the
speaking to earlier,
Yeah.
like walks up and he's like, right, well, I guess follow me and you can take one thing from the treasure wagon."
Very cool. I follow him solely. I'll tell everyone else,
Just
like, don't worry,
before-
guys.
like,
Stay here.
as-
I'll take
as-
care of the treasure.
I hand over Arabelle. I'm gonna slip a gold piece into her pocket.
Nice. Make me a sleight of hand just to see if anybody notices.
I don't want to do that.
-50.
8.
Cool. Yeah. Sweet.
It's like clank,
Peregrine?
clank, 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 clank.
Seeing that people are reacting differently to her being back, can I throw a quick detect thoughts up and just get the surface level thoughts of old mate in particular?
This particular guy.
Yeah, big dog.
Yeah, you definitely can. Surface level thoughts. You're kind of getting, relieved thoughts. You also kind of gleam the fact that Arabelle is this guy's daughter.
Did you say he was like not happy that she was back though? Or did I mishear that?
No, you're getting relieved thoughts.
No, before that I thought I must have misheard. Okay, no one that he's just worried.
He said some of the people in the camp weren't happy about it, but not this guy specifically.
I'll do a quick lap and see those people that are looking specifically sad.
No, I said they're relieved thoughts.
Right. Okay.
You definitely alluded that some people in the camp weren't happy about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, Peregrine will not.
My bad.
Wait.
I did not
All
mean
good.
to allude
All-
that way.
We'll walk past and be like, boring, 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 and then just detect thoughts.
Cool. Heading over to the wagon, you guys can pick one of these things. You see a wooden chest, a iron chest, a onyx jewelry box with gold filigree, a wooden throne with gold inlay and decorative stones.
No.
And what looks to
Not
be
taking the
a
throne.
rolled up 10-foot square rug with an
Or
exquisite
a perfect circle of ash.
unicorn
Circle of
motif.
ash.
I look to Peregrine and I say, I give him the old looker. You know,
Bags?
I give him the signal. I'm like, communicate through sign language that I'm like cast detect magic.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. You
can
casting
speak in
detect
his head.
magic. Nothing
It's funnier that way.
gives off a magical sense.
I guess
I'm
we
like,
take
he's
the
like right next
Oh.
to me and I'm still trying to sign. Like,
I guess take the iron chest.
that ornate one sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Didn't you say it was a throne?
There was
There
a
is-
black chest and then a throne. I think.
Oh,
There's an onyx jewelry box with fine gold
Oh.
filigree.
Derek.
I wanna single out head honcho / dad of Arabelle when I get a chance.
Okay. Just point at him.
Can I look to him and say, do we just have to choose, or can I have a look at what's inside of them first?
Well, it's mainly just gold.
Oh, okay. Sure. I guess if anyone has any objections, speak now. Forever hold your peace. We'll take the iron chest.
The iron chest.
Yeah.
Cool. He offloads it
Going
from
once,
the
going
wagon
twice. Sold.
and hands it to you. It's very heavy.
I immediately hand it off to Gornak.
Who easily
Gornak
carries
immediately
it.
takes it.
Yeah.
Cool.
But before I do, I want to open it up.
Sweet. It's just filled with gold pieces.
I Scrooge McDuck dive into the. I'm like,
Lol.
Gornak, carry me in this.
yeah, Gornak, carry me in this.
Put in it. He gets it in the locket shut.
It's just like, boom. Slams it shut on my fingers, Mike Wazowski style.
Cool. Derek, you like he walks back to the main tent towards where Arabelle is. If you want to converse with him while he's here.
Yeah, as he's walking past, I'll just put my hand on his chest to stop him in his tracks,
He'll stop.
and I'll lean in close and go,
It's
I
fine.
suggest you take a long, hard look at your decisions. From one father to another, it is a pity that your daughter was taken from you. I hope and pray that the day that God meets you, he takes pity on your soul. Quit the drinking before she dies.
Make me an intimidation check.
Jesus.
like he's
With
just getting real nice and
advantage.
cuddly.
With advantage. Come on,
Oh,
surely.
Yeah, I'll give it advantage.
I'll take advantage. It's a 12.
Cool. He just kind of goes and just kind of like walks past.
Should we steal her back? Is she our child now?
No.
No.
You never let us have children.
Derek's got enough to worry about. That's why he's so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. How much gold was in that chest?
650 gold pieces.
Jesus
We had to buy
Christ.
that.
What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get my calculator out.
It's like 107.
108 and 33 cents.
Yeah.
I'm taking that 33 cents. Thank you.
It's
dare
33
you.
cents each.
Then everyone round up and give me the bonus gold. Thank you. Finder's fee.
Oh.
You're not the finder.
I'm gonna flick whatever the difference is at Darzu and be like, whatever.
Thank you. Money, please. Money now, please.
I like
It almost
money.
feels like money is no object to Richard.
So everyone gets
Oh.
108.
Fucking hell.
Cool.
That's a productive day's work.
I'm taking my 33 silver as
Just
well.
for going to swim.
Everyone gets 108 pieces except for Darzu, who gets 110. I'm rich, I tell you. No, I'm only joking. Everyone gets whatever.
Cool. Where are we
Everyone
heading
just
now?
put whatever you want in. Doesn't even matter.
1 million gold pieces. Yeah, I think we're gonna head back to the Blue Water Inn. I reckon. I'm gonna go fucking piss this guard off one more time and being like, open this gate now.
He
Do
goes-
it.
One in the morning?
Yeah, it's like 1, 2 o'clock.
Can I also just make a general check? Does it seem like there's an abnormal amount of wine here?
You can make a
Yeah.
just a straight intelligence check for me.
Nine.
Look, there's a lot of wine, but yeah.
Actually, going off that, could I make a quick?
People are gypsies.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but we're specifically
Whoa,
looking for
Jesus.
a bunch of wine that went missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I make a quick? Because I believe we were shown the symbol or like the logo for the company when we were at the Blue Water Inn, or it was on the bottles or something like that. I feel like I remember you saying that. Could I make like a quick scan around the camp to see if I see any barrels or casks or anything with that logo? What's it called? The Wizard of the
Wizard of
Wine
I
of the
wrote it
Wizard.
down.
The Wizard of Wine.
Yeah.
Could I see if there's anything with that logo on it? Just do a quick scan.
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Sook. Jesus. That's a 13. Do I see it or do I not? Oh, will that succeed or fail?
That will fail.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Oh well, it succeeds, but to a varying. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm gonna roll the thing then. What was that? 18.
Cool. Looking about, you do see a couple of barrels that are marked, the Wizard of Wines. They are empty though.
Much to think about. Interesting. Well, I think I shall retire for the night as I am quite tired.
Cool. So we head back to the Blue Water Inn. As you guys like kind of head in, Erwin pulls you over, Dazu, and kind of like leans in a little bit, and he's like, I heard a few things about this mad dog that you were asking about. It's he's one of Strahd's, like, he was one of Strahd's main men, I guess you could say. His other name was Master of the Hunt, or Croval Grislek.
Whoa.
Master of the Hunt. And what was his name?
Pull it up, please.
Croval Grislek.
Yep.
So Kroval. Grislek, Grislek.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And I wanna, I'll slip a gold piece into his hands discreetly, just as thank you for helping us out.
He kind of nods and he's like, just he is dead. He's not alive. Just letting you know.
Do you know? Yes, that's fine. Do you know where he's buried, or because I'm specifically looking for his crypt? Do you have any idea?
No, but you could take a stab at it and say it's probably in Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You've been very helpful. We're all appreciative.
Cool. You guys go to bed, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Derek's gonna say a prayer for Arabelle and ask for the storm to protect her because her father's a fucking wanker.
You hear a lightning bolt and a girl scream.
Good.
Richard's gonna go to the bar and slide a gold piece, John Wick style, across the bar.
He looks down at it.
Erwin's gonna know.
What does he know?
He's gonna know.
He's gonna know.
He's gonna double park me with wine.
Oh, okay. Yep, he double parks you with wine. I'm pretty sure they're more expensive than a gold piece, though. If I remember correctly.
Slide another one.
Are
they?
Let me double
Are they
check.
3 gold pieces each? Or were they 1 gold piece?
They were 1 silver piece each. So he could, 10 park you if you wanted.
Yeah, just leave him behind the bar. I'll get him later.
Yeah. Cool. He starts a tab for you. At one point while you're drinking, you see Rick Tavio kind of rush upstairs. The door of his room opens and then closes. And he disappears out of view.
Interesting. I'm going to take one of my drinks and walk up the stairs to Rick Tavio's room and just knock on the door.
You just hear, "Who is it?"
It's Richard, mate. It's looking for a drinking buddy. What are you up to?
One sec. And you hear like shuffling coming from the inside of the room.
How to put my pants on?
You then hear the unclicking of the of the door, like the lock, and it swings open, and you see that very well dressed individual, and he's like, drinking buddy, please come in, sit.
Ah, fantastic.
He then yells out to Erwin, and he's like, bring up a cask and a few glasses, would you? And Erwin eventually brings it up, but he sits you down, and he's like, so what can I do for you? Obviously, you've come here for something.
Well, I just saw you pop in, and, well, seems kind of sad to drink alone, so thought I'd come see if you were keen for a few drinks, bit of a chat, bit of a chinwag.
I always am. And he
Fantastic.
cheers you, and you both drink. Are there any questions that you have for him? Otherwise, we can fast forward.
Nothing that comes to mind right now.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we're going to go to break, because the breaks are, for some reason, they're really fast, and they seem to come every 30 minutes. So we're going to go to break. So bear with us a little bit. We're just going to have a quick thing. I need to get a drink of water anyway. Yeah, stand up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, and we will be back very soon. Welcome back, guys. Back in Vallaki again. Left, come back. Left, then come back. Then left, then come back.
Left, and then came back again, yeah.
Baby, come back.
Cool. Richard, do you have anything you want to speak to Rictavio about, or just drink the night away?
I think we're just going to drink the night away and swap,
Sounds cute.
monster hunting stories.
Oh, he doesn't speak about monster hunting stories at all.
Well, I'm going to tell him some monster hunting stories.
Cool. He seems very intrigued about them.
Okay.
Octavio X Richard fanfiction when?
I got you.
X Peregrine.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. Make me just a random persuasion roll for me.
4.
Cool. Yeah, so he doesn't give you any he doesn't tell his own stories. He just kind of listens very aptly about yours. He does at some point ask a few pointed questions about his wagon, to which you reply, obviously not trying to make it seem like you don't know anything about it. So I'll get you to roll a deception real quick.
12.
Cool. He just kind of like raises an eyebrow, but he leaves you with it. Leaves you with those answers. Cool. You all can go to sleep if you like to go to sleep, unless there's anything anybody else wants to do before we call that a day. No? Cool.
No.
You can all mark off a long rest then.
Yay.
Cool. Waking in the morning, you guys find Richard still snoring his head off as he spent quite a lot of the night with Rictavio. Yeah, I'm assuming he's got like a glass of half-drunk wine on the bedside table or something like that. And yeah, you guys wake up in the morning. Feel free to talk or head out if you want to head out.
Did we want to go and visit or try and find out what happened with this shipment?
As well.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, we're heading west anyway, so we need to go west to visit the.
It's probably about time we figured out where Erwin's wine is.
Yeah, and yeah, Mount Baratok. You said was to the west as well, wasn't it?
Cool.
No, you didn't tell me where Mount Baratok west is. Okay. The dragon, the haunted mansion that the dragon died in was to the west as well.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, let's head out.
Cool.
Do we have any idea how long we're going to be on the road for?
A while, I think, because someone said the winery was a couple days' travel.
Okay, if I can assess Gornak's movements, how stable does his walk look?
Make me an insight check,
Okay.
I guess, or maybe
Insight.
a perception if you want to do perception.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah, or investigation, or
Oh,
survival,
I can...
or just fucking just do an Arcana.
Just
Whatever I want.
I'm a wizard.
You're
I
a
am a
wizard.
wizard,
You can do what
so-
you want.
You're right. In that case, it's a 21 investigation as I
Cool.
check out how he walks.
Gornak, do you want to explain? How do you walk?
I kind of walk like a Sasquatch, like big limbering arms,
A lot of movement?
occasionally suspiciously turning. Yes, a lot of movement.
Okay. That is okay. In that, I'm going to try to hop on at one point and just see if I'd be able to read, and assuming he lets me.
Sit you up on my shoulder.
Yeah, you could definitely sit on the shoulder and read. It's probably very akin to reading on a wagon. So there's still
And what
like
about... Okay.
bumps and jumps, but you can definitely read.
Can I spend 2 hours copying a spell into my spell book, or is it not
You can
stable
definitely do
enough?
that.
I would love to. Can I spend 2 hours and 150 of my money, or 100 of my money, to
Yep.
copy a spell?
You definitely can.
Thank you, Gornak.
Not to worry.
Cha-ching.
Oh, do you want to sit on the other shoulder? It can be like
Yes,
Mary
please.
Pippin with Treebeard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, please. I was going to ask if I could do that.
No,
Love
no,
that.
you sit on Peregrine's shoulder, and Peregrine sits on Gornak.
On
Hat,
Gornak's shoulder.
If everyone takes off their hat and there's another tiny
Yeah.
hat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. So you guys are heading towards the which way?
West.
The west.
Go west.
Cool.
So again.
West. You guys really don't know that song, Go West by Pet Shop Boys?
I feel like this is gonna be like the Hamish and Andy prank where you just show us a song, but it's you singing it. It's not a real song.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, Laser, let's get back on topic.
Yeah, sweet. So as you guys are walking, nothing really much comes of the day. You are probably moving for about I don't know, maybe 2 hours. You said for your spell. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, about 2 hours. Just roll something.
I'm poor again.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
money immediately spent.
Can I just get a marching order, please?
I'm at the front.
Yeah,
Alright.
very
Gornak
front.
is.
Cool.
Bring
so
up the
very
rear.
front. Very
Okay,
front.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I want to know if there's any snakes.
You want to know if there are any snakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Sneeze?
Is
Yeah,
there
let's
any
see if there are
snakes?
any
Leave me
snakes.
alone.
No, that's who say snee.
Cool. There are sneeze. There is a sneeze. A sneeze.
I was
Hey,
asking about sea snakes.
where are the
before, and it's
sneeze?
what regular snakes.
So these are forest snakes, so they'd be fneeze.
Sneeze.
I'm so glad. I can't wait for you guys to forget about that.
Or he sneeze.
Or grass.
I'm writing
snakes,
that in my
or grease
notes. Grease. I'm
I
writing
like
this
it.
down on my nose.
on your nose.
So,
On my snows.
My new rifle's called Bad Snooze.
so excited for this to end. I just want to ask the snakes.
The
The
sneeze.
forest snakes.
Fneeze.
Is that it? I'm gonna ask the forest snakes if there's anything interesting around, anybody else around, and then just see if they just want to hang and chat, just catch up.
Cool.
How you been?
They're my friends.
One of them comes out of the
Friend.
tall grass on the sides of the road and just kind of like slithers up to you, and he's like, "Yes, what do you require?"
Just wondering if there's anything interesting happening
There's-
around us.
There's quite a few. Fneeze. What are you laughing at? I'm curious now.
Check the Discord chat.
The photo that Ethan sent in the Discord of the snake.
Okay.
Sneeze.
Yeah, it just kind of it hasn't seen anything around.
While Sam recovers, I was going to say that Dazu is sitting facing the backwards on Gornak's shoulder,
Yeah.
so that he can keep watch of the rear
Yeah, cool.
and Gornak's rear.
Yeah, make me a perception check real quick.
I'm gonna add a side bolstered knack to that. What is that? 16.
Cool. Keeping a look at the rear, there's nothing coming from behind yous. You guys travel for quite a distance longer, getting to a good part of the trip. When you guys see a fog slowly begin to come in from the mountains from behind you, and jumping from the tree line, a pack of wolves
Monkeys.
lurch out and start attacking you guys. So
Sending my snakes on them.
you sneeze.
You sneeze. Fneeze.
You fneeze.
These are fneeze.
These are fneeze. So we are going to go into battle.
Fight,
Let's
fight.
load the map first, shall we? Because that's probably a good idea.
Jesus.
That's a couple of
Fucking hell.
dogs.
Yeah, so
Dogs are out.
you guys, as you guys are walking, you don't hear much of the wolves. They just kind of leap out, completely surprising you and catching you off guard. So you are considered surprised.
Not Gornak.
Oh,
Wait, no.
right.
No, Gornak is surprised. No, Gornak isn't surprised.
Yeah, so I'm,
So I'm pretty sure as part of being a barbarian, you can...
So
Can I be surprised?
Do you want to be?
you... Wait, let me have a look.
I really like surprises.
Let me see what level it is. You get it at, so it might be a higher level.
yeah, so if I could ask everybody to roll initiative, that would be dandy.
14.
Oh, yeah, it's 7th level. Sorry, Gornak.
Natural 20.
19.
So we'll start off with Dazu.
That's a 11.
11. Peregrine.
25.
25.
Jesus.
Richard.
19.
19. Derek.
14.
14. Gornak.
5.
5.
5.
And Esau.
6.
6. Cool.
Got this.
Cool. So, top of the round is Peregrine. However, because of the surprise condition, you do not get to go first on your turn.
Oh.
So that brings us to a direwolf who is
Fuck, they're big dogs.
runs in and makes a chomp at Gornak.
What's the dog doing?
What's the dog doing? So it runs in and makes a bite attack, which is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. It lunges and you just manage to dodge it out of the way.
Holding
Brings
onto the
us
children sitting on my shoulders. I will turn.
to another dog, which is going to run straight up to Richard and go for a bite, which is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Nope, misses completely. Brings us to another dog who is going to move up and make a bite against Esau, which is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which does 8 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh. Ten.
Cool. You are knocked prone. So you are on the floor.
Yay.
Which brings
Just
us
gonna lie.
to the next dog's turn, who is going to run up and make an attack against Richard. Not Richard. Sorry, Derek. Which is going to be a. It doesn't hit. It just bites. You just like bash
Oh.
it with the shield.
He doesn't even read the number out anymore.
Yeah,
Just
no,
like,
I'm
next.
just like, that doesn't hit. Richard, your turn, but because you are surprised, you don't get an action. Brings us to another direwolf, which is going to run up and make another attack against Gornak, being that the other two are on your body, which is a 20-40 hit.
Oh yeah, that does.
Cool. That deals 10 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Damage. Strength saving throw is +8. Righty. So that was a 21.
Cool. You are not knocked prone. Which brings us to
Fuck.
Derek, who is surprised. The Raven, who is also surprised. Darzu, who
Kevin!
is surprised.
Kevin!
Brings us to another direwolf's turn, who is going to move past his friends and go for a bite attack against Derek there. This time I think it might hit 23.
It does.
Cool. Which deals
Derek, shield.
12 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I also need you to make a dex saving throw.
13.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. My strength was
Yep.
just a flat 17,
Cool, you save.
and then you take 10 lightning damage.
10 lightning damage. As your shield, you kind of like, it catches you on the arm, but then you like bonk it back with your shield and it just like explodes in radiant thunder. That brings us to Issa, who doesn't get a turn, Gornak, who doesn't get a turn, and the direwolf, who is going to run up and bite on, let's see who. Sweet. On Gornak. So that's going to be a 22 to hit. Dealing 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That is a 14.
Cool, you save. And then it ends its turn. Which brings us to Peregrine. You are up.
Me. Trying to balance on Gornak's shoulders as he's taking hits. Peregrine's going to do his usual, like, industry super movements. You're going to see a little, like, normal ball of fire that you used to, and it's going to grow, and his hands are going to go above his head. The fire's going to turn into, like, a pale blue, and I'm going to cast Fireball
Ah, yeah.
first time. Can I get a, whatever this, how big this thing is? I should
20-foot radius, I'm pretty
20-foot radius. I'm going to try to go, if I can try to get 3 that are above Derek. If I can angle it that way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, try to. Actually, no, it's going to get Kevin. No, can I get the 3
Incinerate
bottom
Kevin.
ones instead? That I got underneath Richard.
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna do that.
Kevin!
Cool.
not kill the bird.
Dex saves.
Dex saves.
Also, as that fireball hits, I'm just going to hold my cigar out and light it.
Dial points. Oh yeah.
So start from the top, go to the bottom, left to right. So 18, 20, and a 4.
Cool. 2 pass, 1 fails, which is 2. Uh, 23 points of fire damage.
So halved for the other ones? The ones
Yeah.
that succeeded? What's 23
Yeah.
halved? 11.
11.
Cool. Minus 11, and then minus 23. Cool. You hear like the yelp, and the rest of you begin to smell burning hair, and it's like real disgusting and yucky.
Sweet, sweet music to my ears.
Which brings us to the dog's turn. This one's going to take against you, Peregrine, and try and get you. So that bite is going to be a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. That deals 10 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, with my -1. 19, 18.
Cool.
Nice.
You save. Brings us to the next direwolf, which is going to make a bite attack against Richard. So that is a 19 to hit.
It's
That deals 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save.
20.
20,
20.
cool. You save. That brings us to the next one, who's going to go against Esau, which is only a 14 to hit.
Still hits.
Cool. Dealing 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save.
A 7.
Wait, no. Wait, you're already prone. So no.
Already
Yeah.
prone.
Yeah, it just like lashes, jumps in, and just like starts lashing on you. Next one is going to try and take another bite at Derek, which is going to, pretty sure that hits. Yep, 24.
Yeah, that hits.
9 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength save as it like jumps
You
up,
need to
climbs
dex.
over the shield, and then just starts munching on you. Its dex was 13.
6. And my strength was a 16.
Cool, you save.
He takes. That's pretty good. 12 lightning
12
damage.
points. Cool. Sweet. Brings us to Richard. You are up.
I'd just like to make it known that my rifle's slung on my back. I've drawn my long sword and my pistol
Cool.
for this particular encounter.
Fallen Order style.
Yeah. Essentially. So what I'm going to do is I am going to swing at the one directly below me
Yep.
with the longsword.
Yep. So you swing away.
Swing 6.
A whole 6.
Yep, whole 6.
Sweet. You swing, it misses as the dog like jumps slightly to one side.
Okay. At that same dog, I'm just going to follow up with a pistol shot.
Cool. Make it with disadvantage.
Yep. 18.
Cool. That one hits.
And it is 13 damage.
13 damage. Awesome. Cool.
I will also use extra attack.
Yep.
And I will take another shot with my pistol at the same dog.
Okay. Yep. Make it a disadvantage.
13.
Misses.
Okay.
So you impact firing the pistol. It hits it in the like the stomach region, and then knowing that your attack, you reload quickly, fire again. It just like jumps to the side. That end your turn.
It does.
Cool. That brings us to a dog's turn, who is now going to go against Gornak. So that is a 17 to hit. Dealing 13 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength save.
Jesus.
Get my ass kicked out of here. Strength save. That is a 27.
Cool, you save. And then it ends its turn. Derek, that brings us to you.
I'm just gonna toll the dead on. Wait, no, inflict wounds on top left, the one that bit me first.
Yep. Roll the hit.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
3. Uh, 44 necrotic.
Do you wanna do some explaining, my guy?
Yeah, so as he lands a bite, I'll be holding my hammer, and I'll just like drop the weight of the hammer back and punch upwards into the bottom of his jaw, and then it's just like he turns like green and festery and shrivels up.
Yeah, and then you just
Jesus,
falls to the
nice.
floor and dies. Does
Fucked up. Yeah, fucking
does
dead.
that end your turn?
Fucked up.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Cool. That brings us to your main man, Raven Boy, who is just going to fly to another tree.
Squaw.
Good on
Get
you,
out of the
Kevin.
way. Which brings us to Dazu.
Alright, so this one that's to my left, I'm going to make an attack against it.
Don't you mean south?
No, that would be west, actually.
I was making fun of someone.
Yeah, just not listening.
I'm listening.
Oh.
Choosing to ignore. I know where the soggy wee bits are.
That's only an 11 to hit.
No, you miss. It just manages to duck and weave out of the way.
So bonus action with my offhand, my dagger. That's much better. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
So I'm gonna do my sneak attack as well. So it does 4 plus. Let me just check what my sneak attack is. 3d6. So 4 plus. Hey, that's pretty good. What's that? 10, 19 points of. Let's make it psychic damage because I'll manifest my psychic blades.
Yeah, cool. Easy. It writhes in pain and gives off a little bit of a yelp. Cool, and that ends your turn.
It's my turn.
Issa, you are up.
Okay. I would like to. I have a question. I want
Yes,
to use.
if you cast a spiritual weapon as a bonus action, it does get to attack on that turn.
I want to use Mind Spike, and it says it's got a range of 60 feet, but because it's like a mental thing, do I get disadvantage?
No, because it's a save.
Okay.
Because it's a save,
Yeah.
not a spell attack, yeah.
If it's
Okay,
a
thank
spell
you.
attack, it would be, but because it's a save, the range is 30 feet, so anything
Okay.
in there makes a save. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that at Mind Spike at 3rd level, but I'm gonna twins. Wait. Wait a second.
Using
At
them
3rd level, so
sorcerer
that means
points.
I need. Yes. So it's sorcery points. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna twin spell it.
Yep,
So that's using 3 sorcery points because I'm doing it 3rd level.
yep.
And I want to hit the 2 down here, like the 2
Cool.
bottom ones, so it'll be 21.15 and 19.15 in the thing.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
what are you
those two.
talking about? Them two, yeah.
In initiative order. Yes.
Cool. So what is that? A wisdom save?
It's a wisdom save.
Cool. So I'll start off
Are
with
these-
the left is a 4 and then a 14.
14 is the save.
Cool. So the one on the
So-
right saves. The one on the left does not.
Okay, so the one on the right does 21 points of
Ooh.
whatever damage that is.
Yeah.
Psychic.
And then, yeah, psychic, and the other one does half of that. So,
it's half of
whatever.
21.
10.
10.
Cool. So you spend you twin spell this this thing. You see one of them kind of shrivel and look back, and it just goes limp on the floor and dies. The other one's looking pretty fucked up. But I also need you to roll 2d20s for me.
Okay.
Wild magic, wild magic. Give something good, give something good, give something good.
Oh. First one is a 13. The second one is 12.
Okay, cool.
Boo.
know.
You just lied and said you rolled a nat 1.
was
Oh,
a nat
I rolled a nat 1.
I'll do that next time for you.
That brings us
Thank
to
you.
Gornak. You are up.
Let me have a look, because there's a way that
I'm gonna
something
rage.
happens.
Yeah, cool.
Yes. Get angry. I'm whispering in Gornak's ear. I'm like, get mad. They said something mean about the way your fur looks.
I'm gonna use my wild surge. There's
Yes.
it too. You can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see into your regions. You can use this effect on each of your turns as a bonus action. If I teleport with the guys on me, will they come too, or is it just me?
It's just you.
What?
Can't really teleport.
I mean, yes, you can. Fuck it. Do it.
And they'll
Who
just
cares?
fall.
Yeah,
Really?
we'll
Go
be
for-
Mauled.
Really, fuck us. That's alright. We'll sort something out. It'll be funny. Just teleport around. Just be like, "Wah, wah."
I'm gonna teleport through the air.
I
behind
don't
this
think
one.
You can't,
do
'cause
it
it's a
now
bonus
because
action.
It's a bonus action.
And you
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action rage.
Oh, rage.
But
Sweet.
Yeah,
All good.
but you can do it next turn.
Well, I'm just gonna attack the wolf directly to my right. Smack him with my glaive.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do that twice, so I'm gonna roll 2 attacks. Because I can
Go
attack
ahead.
twice. One is a 17, the other
Hits.
one is a 15.
Hits.
Fuck yeah.
Finally.
Full attacks.
fuck him up.
Shut up, Nathan! I knew that was coming.
Bad job.
You too. 1d10 plus 4. Okay, so one of them was a 10, so 14, and the other
Yeah.
one was a 4. 8 and 14.
So 22 altogether.
Yeah,
22
awesome.
altogether.
You swing your glaive.
Oh, my halberd, sorry.
halberd,
What else
yeah.
you calling with glaive?
And you whack it a good couple of times and managed to do some damage. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Brings us to next Doggo's turn, who is going to go against Darzu. Which is a
Come get me, bro.
natural 20.
I did the thing. I did that thing. Silver barbs.
Silvery barbs. Cool. Roll me a d20.
Let me not ruin my knitting.
My knitting. I'm a grandmother.
Oh, it's an 8.
Okay, cool. So I re-roll, correct?
And use the lower roll.
Okay. That makes it a 16 instead.
It hits, but at least it's not
It's not.
Cool.
Yeah.
gonna push my asshole in.
That's 12 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save.
Well, can I give him the advantage
The
thing?
advantage, yeah?
Yeah. So it's the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. It makes within 1 minute.
How do you do that?
It's part of silver.
That's with silver barbs.
Oh. Advantage? Advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage.
Advantage. Alright, let's see. Come on, give me something good. Oh, baby, that's a natural 20.
Ah,
So-
yeah.
Too bad it wasn't on my fucking attack roll.
Sweet. That brings us to top of the round. Peregrine, you are up.
Peregrine will industry super chromatic orb to the one to the left.
Cool. What's that?
To the south.
the south shore. Let's just roll to attack.
Go ahead,
Don't let them
Will.
know you don't know your directions.
Your weak mixes.
12?
Misses.
Yikes.
You chromatic
Um,
orb just slightly off and it flies in a different direction.
Just looking a little embarrassed. I'll pull my hood down a little bit further, and that's it.
Cool.
I lean over. I'm like, don't worry, man. It happens to the best of us.
Doggo's going to come in for an attack against you, Peregrine, which is a 23 to hit,
That'll do it.
which deals 12 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save.
Can he pull it off twice? 12.
You are prone.
On Gornak shoulders?
Well, you're knocked to the
Yeah.
floor and then prone.
Oh, okay.
Which brings us to another wolf's turn, who is going to go against Issa.
My eyes are gonna go blue, and I'm gonna flick my head, and he'll roll a 4.
Cool. He rolls a 4, a good thing too, because the first roll was a natural 20 again. So that is a
you.
9 to hit.
It does not.
Cool.
Yay.
It misses. Brings us
Psychic
to
rabbit.
next Doggo, who is going to continue his attack against Derek, which is... doesn't hit. Brings us to Richard.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one directly to the left there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it with the longsword.
Roll the hit.
14,
Hits.
and it is 5 damage.
5 damage.
And then with my pistol, I'm gonna follow up, and I'm gonna take a crack at it
Cool. Disadvantage.
with disadvantage. 21
Hits.
to hit. And that's 12 damage.
12. That's enough to do it for this guy.
Okay. So that wolf is like trying to have a crack. Richard's just gonna stick his pistol and his arm straight down its gullet and shoot it from mouth to tail. And then just like pull his arm out. The wolf just collapses to the floor.
And your hand's covered in dog saliva.
Viscera. Dog viscera.
Dog
Just
viscera.
like
Miscellaneous dog viscera.
shakes his arm and like just blood
It sounds
falls to
like-
the floor.
It sounds like a good metal band.
Dog
Miscellaneous dog viscera.
Yeah, that being said, can I move without proc an
do-
opportunity attack?
No, you will.
You will? Okay, I will. I will.
You will.
Okay. I will.
will.
Fuck it. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so opportunity attack, which brings it to a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Cool. That is 12 points of piercing damage. Cool. And that ends your
Barely
turn.
felt it. No, I've got an extra attack.
Yeah, you've got one last attack.
Yeah. So I'm going to load up a piercing shot. Yeah, load up a piercing shot, and I'm going to shoot through this this direwolf and this direwolf. So
Cool.
the top two on the initiative chain.
Roll the hit.
Yep.
Straight roll for the first one, disadvantage for the second.
Yep. Wow. 9.
Misses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, it misses the second one as well.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all good.
Cool. You end your turn. That brings us to Direwolf, who is going to go against Gornak for this one, which is a 16 to hit,
Beats it.
dealing 10 points of piercing damage.
Off to 5 because I'm in rage.
Cool. Strength save.
Why is it always strength saves with you, Nathan?
Well, it's 'cause
That was a 27.
cool, you save. That brings us to Derek. Derek Zoolander.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna cast a cantrip on the one directly up from me.
Yep. What one?
We're gonna go with Hold the Dead.
Cool.
Please make a Wisdom save.
That is a 12.
That is a failure. Where did my other
Failure.
D8? There it is. 13 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. So everybody in the party will get a perfect 4. 8 healing points.
Ah, yeah.
Thank you very much.
And you end your turn.
Yeah, yes.
Cool. The Raven is going
Kevin.
to squawk.
Kevin!
My boy!
Did you hear that? I love you!
And that brings us to Dazu.
Alright. I'm gonna go against this one I attacked before. This is my straight up one, my on hand, I guess. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Hit.
Dealing
Wait, which one are you attacking again, sorry?
the one to the south. No, the one to the west.
Yeah, cool.
That is going to deal 4d6 plus 3 because I'm using my sneak attack. Pretty shit, to be honest. I think I got better with my fucking D4. What is that? 6, 9, 14, 17 points of psychic damage.
That's enough to do it.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
So I like sweep my blade. It kind of just like passes through. It doesn't cut or anything, and you notice the wolf's eyes kind of just like roll back into its head, and it just goes hits the ground.
Nice.
I give him the finger before I turn around and stab the one to the east with my little offhand dagger.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta roll to hit first before I roll damage.
You definitely do.
It's 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Cool. That brings us to Isa.
Okay. Okay. I would like to...
Rage.
Yeah. I would like to stand up, actually. I would like to not be prone anymore.
Yep.
I've just been
you're
lying
no
down
longer
this whole
prone.
time. I forgot to get up. I would like to do the direwolf furthest away from me. I would like to Chaos Bolt at level 2.
Cool. What's that?
The roll to hit.
Cool. Roll the hit then.
I need to flip to the back of this. Sorry, because I never remember.
Flip to the back.
It's a 15 to hit.
Hits.
No, 13 to hit.
Misses.
How does Tides of Chaos work? Because it doesn't say if it's before or after. It
Let
just
me
says
have a
once per
look.
long rest, you gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah,
Before
so
you're reading-
you would do it before, I guess.
I'd
Oh,
let you
actually, I
roll,
didn't
roll,
specify.
roll me a d20 first for casting the spell.
It doesn't specify, actually.
That's a 4.
Cool. I'll let you, if you want to use Tides of Chaos, you can re-roll the attack dice.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then I also roll on the... I can roll... Well, you can ask me to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table.
Cast a
Which
spell.
I am going to.
Okay, so I'll do the attack roll again.
Yep.
So now it's a 5... No. Now it's a 14.
Hits.
Okay, cool. Okay, now is when I actually need this. So I need 2d8s.
I also have the wild magic
Five.
table up in front of me, so
Yeah, I'm just bringing it up now. So give me a minute. Do the damage first, and then...
Yeah. It's going to be lightning damage, which is 11. Hang on. 17 lightning damage.
17. That's enough to kill it. Now roll me that D100.
yippee!
54.
54. Cool. Roll me a D6. A 5d6.
So
sorry.
5d6.
Roll me
5d6.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay, I will just. I'm stressed because I don't know what it is. I didn't get it up. Okay, first one is a 6. And then another one is a 3. And then a 3. And then a 5. And the last one is a 4.
Cool. You feel
19.
like the magical surge, like, kind of flow into your stomach and then through your body. You are immune to being intoxicated for that amount of days.
For 19 days!
For 19 days.
Use this to make as much money as possible.
Yes!
To the nearest tavern we go.
Yeah.
Back to Velaki! Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to Gornak. You are up.
Sweet. I'm gonna teleport behind these two wolves.
Yeah, cool.
What?
So I can move my character.
Fall to the ground.
It's gonna pop out like it's gonna make a noise as they
Yeah.
disappear and reappear.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna roll an attack on each of them with my halberd.
Go ahead,
yeah.
my guy.
Fuck them up.
Alrighty. One of them was an unnatural 20, and the other was 15.
Both hit.
Both hit. Hell yeah.
Yep. Do damage to the left first, and then
Hell yeah, brother.
This one is a 9 plus 4, 13.
Cool. That's enough to kill it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like chop his head off.
Sweet. Sweet. Yeah.
Nice.
Halberd down and just flink straight off.
Keep it simple, nice. A
The other
classic,
one was
tried
11.
and true.
11. Cool. You slice on its hide, but it's still up though.
Alrighty. That ends my turn.
Cool. That brings us to top of the round. Peregrine, you are up.
I'll stand up, brush my cloak off a little bit, and then use my rabbit hop to jump right behind Issa over her head.
Opportunity attack.
No, when I rabbit hop, you don't get those.
Cool.
And I'll
Peregrine just does like a
throw
backflip and he's just like,
magic
fuck
and then
you.
chromatic orb.
Cool. Roll the hit.
Old mate. 16.
Hits.
Alright, so I'll make it lightning damage just to copy Issa a little bit.
I like that.
Oh. Damn. 18 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Good stuff.
Cool. It impacts and sparks off into the wolf. It is still standing though.
I'll do my best to hide behind Issa a little bit.
Cool. It is the direwolf's turn, who's going to turn on the dime and attack Gornak, which is a 23 to hit.
It's
Dealing
Survive.
6 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength save.
give me 1 second. That is a 23 to save.
Cool, you save. Brings us to Richard.
Can I swap weapons again?
Sure.
Will it cost me an action though?
I think it's a bonus action. Is that how we've been rolling
cool.
it?
Yeah, I think so. Cool. I'm gonna swap to the bad news.
Yep. And scope in real close.
Scope in. I can basically see the yellows of the eyes of this wolf.
Yep.
And I'm going to fire the most ungodly of normal rounds at it.
Cool. Go ahead. Fire away.
That's a nat 20.
That definitely hits.
Um,
Double the dice.
it's 37
Ooh.
damage.
How do you want to do it, my guy?
Yeah, so it's basically, well, it would have had to have rolled a constitution saving throw of 15 or higher. Otherwise, it explodes. So basically, I'm just going to shoot this thing in the head, and it's going to, like, explode in viscera, basically covering Gornak in blood. He's loving it because he's raging still. He's just like, a good fight.
Nice shower.
Cool.
But yeah, basically, I just crack off this really loud bang, and then there's another loud bang at the end when the wolf explodes.
Awesome. You guys like kind of look to the horizon a little bit, and you see like birds from ages away just flocking from the trees, from the loud noise, and we are out of combat.
Woo.
Nice.
That's the wrong kind of
Kevin!
Kevin! he
Can I try and
flies.
get another tooth?
You definitely can. Strength check.
Definitely not from the last one.
Do Kevin things.
Kevin flies down and lands on your armor. Just kind of like looks at you, squawks.
I'll pull out like a little cracker or something from my rations and give him a little bit.
Cool.
It's like,
He eats
I
it.
missed you, buddy.
A cracker with a cracker.
Wow.
And then I'll spend 10 minutes casting Prayer of Healing, so everyone gets healing points back.
Nice.
Thank you. Everything or just...
Give me a
many?
sec. You would not believe it. It's 2d8 and I just rolled 2 8s.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So everyone gets 20 points of healing.
I don't
Damn.
understand the maths, but I won't look a gift horse in the face.
I would. I'd be like, show me your face.
It's just Nathan.
Yeah, sweet. So you feed. What's his name again? Kevin. You
Kevin.
feed Kevin.
We
a little
literally
bit.
say his name all the time. And you're like,
I've
what's his
said
name
it
again?
at least 8 times this session.
Kevin. Every time it was his turn, we were
Kevin.
always like, Kevin.
And yeah, after eating, he kind of like takes off from your shoulder and starts flying ahead.
I got a
Everyone
nat
follow
20.
Yeah, every once in a while, just like circling. A nat 20. Cool. You grip this dog by its canine and go to pull. It doesn't seem to come loose. So you grip it with the other hand and begin to pull again, and you pull the whole jawbone with teeth attached straight from the dog's head.
I lost the end of what you said, but I'm guessing I get a jawbone.
You pull the whole jawbone with teeth attached straight from the dog's mouth.
Peregrine's
Amazing.
terrified.
You collect many a teeth.
Yeah.
I do. I like it.
You have a full
Amazing.
set of dog teeth.
Just fucking wear it like a
One jaw.
crown.
Yeah, just unlocked a Mortal Kombat finisher.
Yeah. Finish him. And being that time of the night, we are probably going to call it here because I have to be up early tomorrow in order to catch a flight. So thank you so much for joining us. We will continue shenanigans in 2 weeks' time with Curse of Strahd, and then not next Friday, but the Friday after with Astral Sea. So in the meantime, check out our VODs, our stuff on YouTube if you want to hit. And yeah, we appreciate everybody. Also, don't forget to check out our YouTube, Instagram, and our Discord channel. Very much appreciate it. Thank you to our 2 sponsors as well, Stabby Joe & Co. and Dubby.gg. And without further ado, that is us. Bye-bye.
Bye.